What is happening, Magnus sites? Let's talk a little bit more about Black Myth Wukong. So, from what I understand, is this Screen Rant? Screen Rant is getting it. People are losing their minds because they have put out a review of Black Myth Wukong that looks like it deducted points for not being diverse enough. This DEI-ESG stuff is going way too far. I was listening to a video while doing some cardio, and a couple of the details that I picked up from it, that first, they listed the name of the author. Now, the name of the author, apparently, this person also works for a Sweet Baby Inc.-like company. So, of course, they're going to mark it down for not being diverse enough. What makes me wonder is if they would have marked it down if it was a African tale and about an African tribe and all black people were in it and no other races were in it. Makes me wonder. 'Cause I've noticed over the years how politics play races, and certain races can do certain things, certain races can't, certain races can say certain things, certain races can't. I know the game. I find that very interesting. Also, they want things to reflect real life so much in our escapism that it's ridiculous. Well, in real life, sometimes only black people are around in a story. Sometimes only white people are around. All right. Sometimes it's only Asians. Oh, look, this is an Asian fantasy story about a monkey king. And they're mad because what? There aren't other races in it. There aren't other sexualities in it. I mean, give me a break. How dumb. Like, some of this stuff is ridiculous. When you just look at something like Disney putting someone in a movie called Snow White, and in the story, she's called Snow White because of the color of her skin, and you put in a person of color, it just doesn't make sense. Like, the stupid, like I said, I'm serious. I think in a lot of these situations, people can't be this stupid. I think what they're doing is they're just causing controversy for controversy's sake. Controversy does sell. Controversy gets people to talk about you, whether it's good or bad. You know, there's an old saying in show business, you know, that any publicity is publicity. You know what I mean? So it's whether it's good or bad, at least people are talking about you. You know, so any publicity is good publicity. And I just, so from what I understand, let me scroll up on this article. Did they, yeah. So it says by Screen Rant team now. So they hid her name for her safety, because I assume people were cussing her out and maybe threatening her. I don't know. But when is it going to end? Like, literally every single story that a game does has to have every race, every color of the rainbow, every ethnicity, every sexuality represented in it. It makes no sense. Real life isn't even like that. You want it to reflect a real modern audience. And modern audiences, guess what? Sometimes I'm a person that reviews movies. Sometimes I go into a movie theater, and guess what? My real life experience in that movie theater is just me and Scarlo. We have a black man and a multiracial Hispanic person. Okay. So now I get to get angry if every video game that I play doesn't at least have a black guy and a multiracial Hispanic woman in it. It's just so stupid. People, I don't know what game they're angry about right now. I could have swore that someone was saying like it didn't have enough LGBTQ representation. Like, if it's, here's the thing, there's a lot of stories and stuff out there that just don't call for your representation, no matter who you are. No matter who you are, okay? If this is based in a small Chinese village, why do I expect to see myself walking through there? I don't. You know what? We actually like different period pieces and settings and stories that are really authentic because we want to see something that is different from our experience. We like that. That's the beauty of having different friends sometimes, of different cultures, different races. You get to hear their stories. You know what I mean? And you get to see exactly how they see it, how their culture sees it, how their family sees it, how they see it as a person. Without them having to include, and then a black guy said, and then a white guy said, and then an Indian said, what? What are you talking about? This time I'm living in is an absolute circus clown show. I'm telling you, if I could step into a time machine and go back to 1995 when I graduated high school and say, check this out, you ain't gonna believe this. Oh, by the way, we're very successful in the future. Hey, we got it on lock. We doing our thing. Yeah, I know. We gained a little bit of weight. Don't let the women make you eat at restaurants all the time and get you to just because you being nice to them, okay? We got a soft spot for her. We have a sexy Latina in the future. Listen, I'm getting sidetracked, but check this out. Beware of the future, okay? Because, all right, in this future, all right, this, that, and the third, and I'm gonna see my young person's eyes, the young Tyrone's eyes get, it's just, he wouldn't believe me. He wouldn't believe me, okay? And I'm just like, it's astounding the time that we live in, the stuff that people think, the fact that there's litter boxes in children's bathrooms now. And it all is included here, right in this review. One of the talking points of the insanity that is going on right now. People are going to get angry because a Chinese folktale did not include a bunch of other races or ethnicities or sexualities, whatever it is that they're talking about here, because we know what diversity means. It didn't include one of them enough for them to give it a 4 or a 5. Now, I heard we've got some other stuff going on here with this game. I've heard that it's not perfect, that the people that are reviewing it only have gotten PC codes. I have heard that. So there may be an issue with the PS5 one. Now, I heard that after I bought it, and I know I can get my money back. But I think I'm going to hold on to it, and we'll see what happens when it comes out. So hopefully the game is good. People just want good old entertainment again. That's the reason why we loved Stellar Blade so much. It was really a damn good game. It had a good looking woman in it that didn't look like you couldn't figure out whether she was a woman or a man, because you're trying not to offend the trans community. So what you're telling the trans community is that they don't pass, and what they want to do is pass. I watch plenty of trans content, okay? They want to be able to pass. So you're telling them that even when they want to pass, they don't pass by making women not look like women. It's just, the insanity. The insanity of the time that we live in is incredible. Post comments down below. Let me know what you think about this situation. Have you had a chance to play it? Have you gotten a review code? Maybe I'll check out. Nah, never mind. 10 million subscribers. Woo.